or some sense of closure or understanding that you didn't have.
See and share our stories at togetherwe'remore.com.
Well, welcome back. Chris Chandler here along with Skip Copeland, and game 2 has been all Wright City. Lumberjacks scored first and most in the first half, 28-5, as they won the opening kickoff, but it was vintage Wright City Lumberjack basketball from there. They create turnovers. The press caused Fort Towson just basically turn over the ball, and Wright City is so fast getting down. They attack. As soon as they get a turnover, they all rush toward the bucket, and then the three-point shooters go out the perimeter, and they either get an easy lay-in or kick it out and have an open look, and that has resulted in them putting up 28 points in the first half. Fort Towson only able to manage 5. Did have some looks, did get past the press a couple of times, but nothing open. No, really not any breaks, as even when they get a steal or an opportunity, Wright City's fast getting back down court. That's just the way they played. So second half is going to be more the same for Wright City. That's their plan. Fort Towson is going to look to try to get their three-point shooters open from the perimeter, create some turnovers, maybe get back in this basketball game. Of course, ideally, they would be able to get some quick points on the board from the three-point arc and create some opportunities, then maybe slow the pace down. Wright City has no intention to do that, however, as I'm sure they want to just keep it up at the blistering rate it's going. And so ball will be inbounded by the Lumberjacks to start off this second half. Lindley. Out to Plogel, and now back to Lindley. Oh, that's challenged by Hutchison and fouled by Hutchison as they collided shoulders, and so that's going to be the second one, I believe, on Hutchison. It is Hutchison's second first-team foul of this period. Only 11 seconds into it, so that's expected down the corner to Bean, back out to Plogel. Plogel across to Lindley. Lindley driving, pulls up, free throw, fade away, does not fall. Oh, and it's going to be a rebound, put it back up by Bean. Well, Bean gets another bucket, and here comes the press. Hutchison trying to get it across, and results in a turnover. Here's Wright City quickly down to Plogel. He lays it up off, no good. Rebound Bean, and then he's fouled, I believe, or maybe not. Nope, ball went off of him. And so will be Tiger basketball. Tigers trying to get past the press to Smith and then back across. Here's Smith from 2 or 3. Smith drills it. Smith buries it. That's a nice start for him. Yeah, 2-point shot. He did have a toe on the line, but they'll take it. There's a 3 way downtown and then a little bit too far. Back out to Cummings, and now to Bean. Bean for 3. Bean buries it from 3. No substitute in basketball for shooting, and Rainer Bean has 5 points thus far in the first minute and a half of the second half. Here's Payne to Hutchison. Hutchison looking to shoot. Hutchison looked like he might have thought about shooting it from the Savage Head there near center court, halfway between center court and the top of the key. Feed it over to the side and back. Tip pass from Peltier. It's three-pointer from the other side, Hutchison. Hutchison with the tray. Well, we've seen some good shooting to start off this second half. Both teams. Here's Lindley. Quickly around the horn from the corner. It's going to be no good. Falls into the hands of Paxson, and then he quickly gets it to Hutchison. Hutchison to Smith. Feed slashing. Oh, good work inside, and that's the foul. That was a nice move inside by Smith, as Smith drew the foul and got the shot. It's going to be the first foul on Cummings, first team foul on the Lumberjacks. Smith's free throw, no good, bounces right into the hands of Cummings as he furiously brings it up court. And then back out to Bean. Bean pulls up, shoots it from 3. Bean's off the front of the rim. Hutchison with the rebound. Hutchison with a 2-on-1 break, feeds it, and Payne sinks it. Payne with a 2-point. That's one of the few fast break opportunities for the Tigers, and they took good advantage of it, putting up 2 points on the board. There's a shot from Replogle for three. No substitute for accurate shooting. It's raining threes here in the first part of this third period. Bounce pass intended for Peltier, and now it's stolen by Hutchison. He gets it back, and here's Hutchins with a 4-on-3 opportunity. He pulls back, he shoots a three, he rolls it over, and it's rebounded inside. And then it's going to be a foul, I believe, on Smith, as he and Payne were both fighting for the rebound with Roth. It is on Payne. It's his second team foul. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Have a break. You're watching the MC6 on the Bergamo Network.
It always helps to look back at things and have some sort of way of processing it. Music happens to be a way that I process a lot of things that have happened in my past. Once you've experienced something years later, you'll go to write about it. You can understand things that have happened through the writing of the song and gain some clarity or some sense of closure or understanding that you didn't have.
See and share our stories at togetherwe'remore.com.
Welcome back. It has been I guess you'd say, pretty good start to this half for Towson as they trail 28-5 at halftime. So put up 9 points to the 8 put up by the Jacks so far. But they got a long way to make up as Lumberjacks had a significant lead starting off the third period. Here's Bean from three. Good look. Does not fall. Fight for the rebound and goes across into the Wright City bench out off of, I believe, Roth, and so will be inbounded by Hutchison for the Tigers. Yeah, this attacking the basketball. And they do get it across quickly to Bean. Look how fast Wright City gets back, already back on defense by the time the ball gets past half court, though. And so they do hustle back and don't give you an easy opportunity. Oh, that was a great pass in the paint. Here's a drive, and that's a block. Just clean block by Roth. Nice rejection. Results in a fast break opportunity. And coast to coast is Bean laying it off. Finger roll. Again, a quick attack. Off that block by Roth down low. And here's quickly into the forecourt to Paxson. Out on the wing to Smith. Smith dribbles off his, or off the foot, I believe, of, I think that's Cummings. Yeah, went off Cummings' foot, so will be inbounded by the Tigers. Good thanks to all our sponsors for bringing you this live stream. Appreciate their support of the MC6 tournament. Along with our media partners. Here's he held on to it. It looked like that Hutchison extended the ball as if he were to pass it and then just brought it back. And that's almost stolen by Lindley as he got a hand on it. Case Lindley is so quick reacting to the basketball. They're going to go back court with it and then back in the hands of Hutchison. Hutchison looking to, just looking for some kind of open shot. Now he pulls from three. Hutchison, a contested three-point shot, does not fall, crashing the boards and crashing into the padding behind the boards of two players. And there's Bean again with the finger roll. Man, Bean with such grace. Just slightly lays it off the fingers. And here's Hutchison triple teamed, and now it's an easy steal. And here comes Lindley with a lay-in. Or sorry, that's Cummings. No, that is Lindley. So that's two straight trips to the bucket off turnovers. And the press of Wright City working to great effect. Here's a three-pointer on the way, does not fall, little short. And here comes a 2-on-3 break, but it's going to be Replogle. Loses control inside, and so goes off, I believe, off of, was that Smith? No, it was Peltier knocked it out of bounds, and so will be inbounded by Wright City. Burrell in for the Jacks, quickly gets it to Lindley. Lindley to Cummings and back to Lindley and down in the corner and back we go again. Lindley top of the key. Looking to find a teammate Noah feeds to Cummings in and scoop back out. Shot by Billy on the way. Does not fall. Oh, great rebound between two jacks, and Paxson brings it down with one hand. That was a great effort by that young man as he was sandwiched to manage to get the ball back for his team. Peltier, splits the difference, then shovels it back to Smith. Smith gets it back to him, now out and around the horn. Looking to try to get an open three-point shot. No luck, though, as Burrell was over there to cover Hutchison. And there's a steal, another quick hand this time, I believe. Wow, that was I hope he's okay, man. He went flying into the padding. That was Smith on the foul, and he got the worst of it as he wound up, I believe, under Cummings and amidst the cheerleaders, but he's okay, pops back up. It is his fourth foul, however. That's bad news for the Tigers, as still a minute 46 left in the third period. First free throw is good. And Cummings an opportunity to make it a 30-point game, and he does. Inbound. Press still on. Hutchison quickly gets to Peltier. Almost a travel. Good job keeping his feet there. And here's a fight for the basketball. Is that going to be a backcourt violation? I believe it is. So it's going to be Wright City basketball in the forecourt. Watch, they'll shoot right off the inbound, and wow, that's a high bounce. Good rebound as Paxson went up to get it. It's relentless, this Lumberjack offense. Such accurate shooters and not afraid to shoot when they see an opening, or even when they don't. May try to create their own. Again, the ball down in the corner to Hutchison, and there's Smith driving. Smith driving in the lane. Smith lays it off, doesn't fall. Rebound inside, put back, tip no good. Rebound Roth. He's leading the attack. Billy with the alley-oop, and Cummings with the finish at the end. That was fantastic. Cummings had to lean back. His body had already passed the plane of the glass, got his hands back on the other side of it, managed to tip the basketball in. That was great athleticism and nice pass as well. Now the Jacks up by 32, 46-14 as the third period is in its final minute. Down in the corner, out on the street. I won't sing because that's a copyright violation. There's a nice feed to Burrell, and he lays it off the glass inside. 48-14. Press still on. Press is going to be on. Well, that causes an errant pass. Goes out of bounds. And will be Lumberjack basketball. A lot of time, 25.5 seconds left, plenty of time for a couple of possessions. There's a fight for the ball down low. Somehow wound up in the hands of Burrell, and it is good. Burrell with another bucket. There's 6 seconds. 3. You're going to see, I think, Hutchison throw it up. He didn't get it off in time. Wow, went through, though. That's unfortunate because that did not leave his hand prior to the expiration of time. Man, nice shot, but all for naught. And that's kind of the story of the night. Wright City leads it 50-14. Lumberjacks dominating in game 2 on day 1 of the MC6. We'll take a quick break and be right back. You're watching the MC6 on the Bourbon Network. Welcome back. Well, see the Savage Head there as Broken Bow, the neutral site that has been the host of this tournament for at least the last 25 years. Great facility here and kind of dead center in the middle of where these schools travel from. So good opportunity, nice feel to it. And the tournament always has great talent from around the county and surrounding area schools. And here's for Towson for three. That one rolls over, no good. Quickly up the floor, drive the basket, falls, fall away by Earl, no good. Rebound, Hammonds, and quickly gets it to Hutchison. Hutchison kicks it out to the corner. And then back on a one-touch pass, back to Peltier, to Paxson. Paxson almost gets the ball knocked out and out, almost stolen. But there was a foul called, and that's going to be, I believe, on Hill, his first team foul of this period. Here's Smith. Smith looked like nice pass by Smith, but Peltier in traffic, unable to turn anything or turn it into anything as he was surrounded by three white jerseys immediately after receiving that pass. Hutchison gets it to Peltier down in the corner. And then Smith back to Peltier. Peltier to Smith. Smith fighting for the basketball, loses the handle on it. Got it back momentarily and then lost it out of bounds. It'll be Wright City basketball. 15-14 is your score. And so Lumberjacks, as kind of predicted, again, heavy favorite in this game. But bounce pass. And another bounce pass, and that one wound up in the hands of, behind the back of Hutchison. Hutchison's got to go up, and he gets, no foul. He thought he got fouled. Ball did get knocked out of bounds, I believe, by Wright. Well, no. Actually, good steal. Wound up going off of Hutchison as he hangs his head like, you got to be kidding me. But it was a good effort. But, again, just ball not bouncing for Towson's way tonight as Jacks well in control. Out to Hickman, who gets it outside to Gross. And here's a three-pointer off the front of the rim. No good from Hickman. Rebound Peltier, quickly to Hutchison. Hutchison turns around and is pleasantly surprised to find there is no press there. So has time to dribble leisurely across the half-court line. The ball's tangled up, almost lost. I thought that might have been a look for Hutchison to shoot from three, but a good reaction. Now it's Hutchison working against Hill and gets it back out to Peltier. Peltier to Hutchison. You're going to see the same intensity from the young men on the floor right now as they are not starters, but brought up in that Wright City tradition, and so their opportunity to show their skills. And so it doesn't really let up that much between the first platoon and the second, if you will. 50-14 is your score, 5:24 left in the game. Wright City well in control of this one. Gross kicking it out to the corner to Hickman. And he's going to work it. Picks up his dribble, then gets it out back to Gross. Three-point shot on the way from Hill. Bounces off. Hickman inside rebound. Put back blocked. Nice block by Paxson. And then a drive by Smith, and Smith draws the foul. Wow, Smith went careening at the end of that, well after the foul was called, as he slid across the floor. That's going to be on Hill, his second. Just the second team foul, and so maybe a good foul to give. It looked like Smith actually might get some fast break points there, and instead they get an inbound, and Wright City has time to set up their defense. And there's a steal going the other way. Quickly back on defense is Peltier. He got the ball. I think that was actually a block. Nope, went through. That was a good steal as Miller gets his name in the scoring column. Hutchison, Peltier. Back out to Smith and fire inside. Smith looking, trying to get a shot. Man, that was a reaction inside. And I think that was Billy that got a hand on it, knocking it out of bounds. .425 left. Wright City going to win this one. And save, and here comes Miller. Oh, wow. That was blocked by Smith, but he got the hack at the end of it, and so that's going to send Miller to the free throw line. That's the fifth one on Smith, so he will take a seat. 4:19 left in the game, so only the second team foul. Sorry, the first team foul by the Tigers. Wright City has two.
Jackson Miller at the line.
It wasn't the active shooter. Would have been probably a good foul to give had it been somebody other than Smith. And first shot by Miller rims out. As Hammonds comes to the game for the Tigers. Second shot also no good. Rebound by Paxson. Quickly gets it to Hutchison. Hutchison working. Oh, wow. Feed inside by Hutchison, and that was just nowhere to go for Paxson. He had the ball in the paint off that good pass, but just couldn't elevate fast enough to prevent two Wright City players from getting on him. So it's back out to Peltier, and he'll work against Miller. Peltier splits a couple of defenders, gets it around the outside, and now wind up back in the hands of Peltier. I'd like to get Hutchison a shot from outside, but looks like the Jacks are not giving up any opportunities. Randolph in the game for the Tigers. Here's a feed, Hutchison. Being stalked, trying to get a screen from Peltier. Hutchison working against Miller, kicks it to Peltier, who gets it down in the corner. Paxson driving inside, and Paxson might have drawn the foul on that one. Let's see what the call is. I believe he did. And that is on Billy. So that's the third team foul, first on Billy. Ball will be inbounded. As Billy Hickman comes out, Billy goes in. Reverse that. Billy goes out, Hickman comes in. And here's just a steal telegraphed, and here is a furious. Abashir, stutter step there at the end. Did not travel, but maybe any opportunity for a dunk lost at that. But good steal. Good break on the ball by Abashir. He'd be a good defensive back. Not to advise anybody to turn off this exciting live stream, but speaking of defensive back, it is 6:28, so the NCAA National Championship game about to kick off in a few minutes, featuring Notre Dame and Ohio State. Out to Hutchison. Hutchison crossover. Hutchison in traffic. Oh, that's a smart play. I mean, all he could do is try to throw it up and draw the foul and maybe get it to go in at the end. No foul, though, so lost control. Here come the Lumberjacks off a foot of a Fort Towson player, and then somehow managed to keep possession of it, and there's a struggle for the basketball. That was, it's going to be out off of Fort Towson and inbounded quickly, and that may be another block by Smith. Here's that was a nice play. As Wesley laid it in to get the Jacks to 56, 156 and ticking left in this ball game. Lumberjacks will advance in the winner's bracket as Hutchison brings it around to Peltier. Peltier working against a double team. Back out to the corner. Drive underneath by Randolph, loses the handle on it, and here comes Wright City. Long pass out to Hickman. Hickman from three. Hickman's shot bounces off the glass. Fight for the rebound inside. Put back no good. Another offensive board. Second one. And that one winds up mercifully for Fort Towson in the hands of Paxson, who shoots it across. There's a kind roll all the way around. 360 degrees and then down through the hoop. Ends a scoring drought for the Tigers. Bounce pass down the low post, up and in. Wesley with another 2-point bucket. Wesley, a good-looking player, as he has some height and some size down there, able to muscle his way around 6'2". Senior member of this basketball team. Here's a drive. Hutchison, drive in the air and tried to draw the foul. Somehow managed to not lose possession of the basketball, knock it back in before he landed out of bounds. But the subsequent shot no good. Back in the hands of Wright City. Miller working against Hutchison, then gets it to Wesley. Wesley shot off the front of the rim. Rebound for Towson. Here's a three-point shot off the glass. Gets the crowd from 4,000 on their feet. Oh, that's nice. Immaterial. Here's a three-point shot, and to answer that one from Billy at the other end. That was Bradley Deaton with that three-pointer off the glass, and so bring it down. Might see a last-second shot from Hutchison or somebody. There's just to get up past 20. Nope, doesn't fall. That's going to do it for Game 2, 61-19. Wright City wins going away. As expected, Lumberjacks looking good. Strong contender for this year's championship in the MC6 boys bracket. We'll take a break and be back with Game 3 after this pause. See you in about 10 minutes.